Trump began an album rollout for his presidency by surviving an assassination attempt and then showing up to the fucking Republican convention and telling people, "Hey, we need to start giving police officers full immunity."
Hey, if Biden is J. Cole for dropping out the race, who is Kendrick Lamar? Who is Drake?
Hey, yo,
Mm.
look, fam. Hey, yo, look, fam. Hey, yo, look, fam.
Hey, if Kamala just show up and start kicking ass in all of these debates and dropping all of these policy bars, she gonna have to talk to and then make a diss track to fucking Eric Trump.
Hey,
Head of
I kid you not. If at some point that motherfucker called it, say, make the A minor joke,
right.
probably A minor, like at a debate, nigga, like they say that dead at Trump, she won.
Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. I heard he got something in common with Epstein, and it's probably A minor. Like she could drop
Mm.
that bar on the debate stage. Uh, real quick, like, why was your name redacted in the laws?
Hey, if she
Like,
say I heard you singing in your trial, that's why you not locked up
hey,
and
hey,
you
look,
singing in A
hey,
minor.
hey, look, fam, hey, look, fam. But to keep it a being with you, I think we forgot how the Don gets down.
You get out. You
I
get
think
out.
we forgot. I think we forgot when this motherfucker was running for president the first time when he was sitting there having to debate Hillary Clinton, and right after the grab him by the pussy came out, and we thought, oh my God, how could he recover? He could never. And this nigga brought all your husband side bitches to the debate and put them on front row.
Oh, that did happen.
Like that did happen. Like
That
that
did
motherfucker,
happen.
he will do some shit that everybody will be, whoa. Like,
Hey, did that make Bernie Sanders Kanye West?
Mm. No,
Just
no, no. I
somewhere,
think
no.
uh
just somewhere close, making noise.
all right, all right, so we can give him Kanye West and then Kennedy is gonna be Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, he's definitely Rick Ross. No
Hey, look, I'm
shot
just
in hell,
I'm just going with the
inserted
highest
himself
people.
into a bunch of that. Yes.
So look, if y'all thinking that Trump is gonna be at any lack of things to say about Kamala, you are mistaken. Um,
I know.
if
Hey, but also Drake didn't stop making songs after they not like us.
oh, he came back with one, but it didn't matter.
Yeah,
Damn,
but
only one of them lived in Canada for high school. Only one of them lived in high school. Who lived in Canada for high school,
Do we
fam.
count the song was technically
Uh,
Rick?
hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. This motherfucker finna say I got the hood behind me. Um, I don't know, man. This is definitely gonna be a more entertaining race than Trump Biden. We I'm appreciative that Biden stepped down, but by no means will I give a motherfucker any actual props for driving us in circles, getting us lost for the last 9 hours, and then when we got to beat her at 5 o'clock, you like, okay, well, you know what? You take it over. Well, you find it then. Like, nigga, you giving me 45 minutes to get there. Appreciate it. Thank you. But fuck you also. Like, you knew you didn't know where you was going 6 hours ago, nigga. You knew you should have dropped out. It hell, it was obvious at least 4 weeks ago. It's been evident though for the last few years that this is supposed to be a one-term thing, fam.
One and done.
One and done. It's supposed to be a one and done and move the fuck on. That's what it was supposed to be. But through your own hubris and incompetence, you held on to this fucking spot until the ninth fucking inning. And now you, all right, go ahead. It's on you now. Like, appreciate it, motherfucker. Thank you.
But are
and
but are white women ready to elect a black woman president when just 8 years ago they wasn't ready to elect a white?
I think they might have been ready to elect a white woman, but not that white woman.
What? Hillary Clinton was as primed as any white woman to win the presidency, and
She
she
was not
faced
likable, fam. That's why she
lost.
did not win.
What?
She was not likable. They didn't. Nobody liked her.
Nobody.
That's why she lost.
All right,
Unlikable.
but like, I'm surprised motherfuckers ain't bring up the very obvious parallel to the situation. Motherfuckers walked up to Kamala. And it was like, Kamala. It was like, we want you to be the president. President of what? Of the United States. Which United States? Of America. Which America? North America. Nigga, this is definitely the fucking
Head of
this is the
state.
plot to head of state. All we
100%.
missing is Nate Dogg singing the hook.
Hey, hey. Um, if you think that they're not gonna get Beyonce or Meg The Stallion to to come up with a little ditty,
Mm-hmm.
you up. You are mistaken, sir. It is on the way.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I
I'm
forgot
giving.
about head of state. And Chris Rock got some doozies. One day we
Yeah,
need to explore his prowess in movies. We rarely talk about his prowess. We always talk about Eddie Murphy and other comedians, but he got some shits too.
yeah, state was my shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he ain't never
he
really.
got an underrated movie career because motherfuckers definitely don't talk about his movies.
Hey, I think he's like Young Girl in movie theater popcorn. Like we gonna
Fam,
we like
we not finna over rank Bad Company and shit.
hey, hold on.
I did like
Now,
Bad
no,
Company,
no,
nigga.
no,
I
fuck
did
that.
too. I did too. But it's not like
Fuck that. Fuck
Hey,
that.
let's
hey,
not talk about his.
Bad Company is definitely a very entertaining hour and 45 minutes.
Hey,
I mean,
hey, hold on.
yeah.
Wait. Puppet breaks. I see we finna get off in a tangent. Let me be the motherfucker to get us back to the truck here. Because we can argue about this Chris Rock shit tonight. So as you were saying about Kamala,
Oh yeah. She had been. Yeah, I don't want to say set up to fail, but they definitely made this hard on her.
I mean, that would be accurate. She's been set up to fail, fam. They're setting her up to fail, and they doing her such a disservice right now. They not acting like this shit is a uphill battle. They're acting like she's crushing it right now. They talking about she gained she raised $47 million in an hour. She raised $100 million in 24 hours. She raised, I think she's at like 200 and something $1 million in 48 hours now at this point. The last thing that I had saw. But what they're not saying is like, hey, look, it was a lot of motherfuckers that weren't giving their money to Biden that said, I'm
Hmm.
not gonna give it to Biden. I'm not gonna give it to y'all till he drop out. Then when he dropped out, they wrote the check. So you seeing a huge initial push that feels like a change in momentum. It's just all the motherfuckers that was gonna be there to begin with, just coming in.
Yeah, it don't feel like there's. Well, I can't say it don't feel like there's new interest in her because honestly, I don't think she started campaigning. It's
Oh,
like
she started.
they announced that she's running for president like 4 days ago. I still ain't heard her fucking voice.
Oh, she started. She's given several speeches. She did the keynote speech at the at some Delta sorority or Sigma sorority, Sigma Theta somebody. I don't know who it was, but she just did that keynote. She's campaigning. She's full on campaigning. I done got 15 text messages from her begging. And you know they begging because I've been called a friend and all of them. Hey, friend. Hey, buddy. Hey, man. Long time no. Anytime a person starts any communication with that, they're asking for some fucking money, and that's how all theirs start. Actually, one of them literally said, "I'm begging you," but that was before Biden dropped out. Since then, they just been, friendly. Hey, my man. Ain't talked to you in a minute. What's up? Let me hold $20 type of shit.
Mhm.
She here. We'll see if the momentum carries over into the long term situations. I think people just think that she's different because she's different, but she the same. The policies are going to be the same. It's just not going to be a person that falls asleep while they're talking to you or loses the point of their sentence in the middle of the fucking sentence, and then just says, "Well, anyway." Like, nah, Joe, you can't end that sentence off like that anyway.
Hey, it's
You
fucked up
see,
that where we are in the fucking in our political situation where that is actually a positive. That is something that she has a one up on.
cognitive, cognitive,
Stay in
cognitive
wake.
ability, ability to stay awake.
Is a pro for
It's
for this
not.
election.
She's not pre. She's not a pre dementia, pre whatever the hell it was else they was saying he was. Not dementia, but what they say it was
Early
something.
onset Alzheimer's.
Nah, it wasn't even Alzheimer's. They said it was something else. I don't know what the fuck it was. Parkinson's. Was it Parkinson's?
Narcolepsy.
That wasn't. I think it might have been Parkinson's. They were trying to say he had.
Mm.
You got
Because
that
it was
Michael J. Fox.
a neurological expert that kept coming to the White House to check blood pressures and whatnot. Not to do any neurological or brain shit. Blood pressure. But yeah, she out here. We gonna see. They agreed to do some debates. Motherfuckers is real overselling the job that they expect her to do against Trump in debates and otherwise just campaigning. Like he's formidable, G. He's proved it. Don't underestimate this motherfucker and don't set her up for the big fail like this was supposed to be a slam dunk. It was so easy. I mean, look at the guy. He has 34 felonies. Like, there's nothing she's gonna be able to say about him that everybody that is gonna vote for him doesn't already know. Like, there's no dirt you could put on this motherfucker name. There's no mudslinging you could do. You can't taint him.
He's untainable.
It's hard. He's untainable.
It's hard to stop a train.
Now, on the other hand, Kamala got a lot of fucking vulnerabilities. You can attack her on her blackness if you wanted to. Are you black? Are you not black? You said you weren't black. You said you were Indian on several occasions on tape. Like we could play them, and they're gonna be played in campaign attack ads. I guarantee you, they're not gonna drop the ball on that shit. They're gonna play those things. They're gonna play you laughing about smoking weed after they play that you convicted and locked up scores of individual for marijuana offenses. They're gonna call you a liar for saying that you listened to Tupac and Snoop while smoking weed in college. Because everybody know you graduated college in the 80s. Like,
Hey,
they're gonna
hey,
come at
hold
you
on,
from a
hold
lot of
on.
different
Wait,
angles.
Uh,
wait. I'm pretty sure them niggas was rapping back then. She didn't say she heard a tape of Tupac.
Motherfucker said, "Who was you listening to when you was smoking?" And back then in college, she was like, "I was listening to like Snoop, Tupac, shit like." Come on,
Yes.
man. You do
I
not
call him
you do not
Calvin. He used
forget
to
the
come.
music. You do not forget the music you was listening to when you first started smoking.
Again, she
When
can
you
say
didn't
she
smoke
can
all
say
that, when you didn't smoke much. You
she can say
remember
murder for
that
the case,
smoking
nigga.
experience. And you're not
Cal,
gonna confuse it with I listen
Calvin
to
used to
Fox.
come in my dorm room.
Huh?
I went to UC Santa Monica. Calvin used to come in my fucking dorm room.
Yeah,
where you think
I
I got the weed from?
yeah,
Mm.
Who the fuck
I
do you think I was getting the weed from?
hey
We
look,
got the
you
song
look.
y'all call Hungry. Dog, hungry. That's your chest. And
Yo, look,
this
if she pull
movie
that out
called
of
Nothing
if she
But
pull that out of
Trouble.
her ass, she got it. If she pull it
Tupac used to bring me the weed, and Calvin used to rap his songs right there with him.
hey, if she pull that out of her ass, she might have something, but she gonna have to pull that out. But like I say, you got that. He gonna hit her with the "you ain't got no kids" shit. He gonna hit her with "you got a white husband" shit. Like he's gonna do all of the low blow shit that all of the respectable Democratic um constituency would never dream or dare to do. He's gonna do all of the repugnant shit.
That nigga gonna say, you have an Indian mother. I have 34 felonies. I'm blacker than you. I just got shot.
Hey, look, I wouldn't put it past him. And that shit is going to land with some people because she is not likable. When she ran initially, nobody nobody liked her. When she was in the primary, nobody liked her. We was looking at the chick in the cocaine white suit like, man, she killed her. We was looking at Tulsi Gabbard like, man, Joe, that might be the one we need. Tulsi Gabbard. She's not a very she doesn't look very warm and approachable.
All right,
That's not
so
what I would say for the old toaster. But
all right. So let me ask: Does Kam- Kamala have a chance to win your vote?
she has a chance. It ain't likely though, but she got a chance.
All right, what would she have to do?
She got to have some real concrete approaches of how she's going to get a lot of things I want accomplished immediately. She has to be on board and very boisterous about universal health care. I want her on that train immediately. I don't want her on the I'll set a committee up type of rhetoric. Um, shit like that. Then you can get my vote. You got to start talking that shit like you want to serve my interests.
Mm,
I don't want no fence sitting. I want really aggressive. I want you to match the other guy's gangster.
mm,
I want you to be for me what he is for them, at least.
mm. So she need her own Spotlight 25 version when she say, "Yeah, we definitely are getting universal health care. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna expand Medicare to cover all people that under this certain income level. If you're at
No, no,
this
no, no,
income
no, no,
level,
no, no. Universal health care is just health care. Period. Not you don't
ah,
qualify it.
ah. So regardless of who you are, or what you do, you just show up to a hospital and your medical needs are taken care of.
Yes, full,
Mm,
full coverage that everybody in Israel got. Full the same coverage that motherfuckers in Europe got.
and how do we compensate the crash of the financial system as we know it with that?
Um,
Because our financial
it
system
won't
will
crash.
definitely fall apart.
No, it won't.
It will, because you think about it, we lose all of the money that is generated by um, the health industry, which has been turned into a financial market that has helped build this fucking country. I
Question:
mean,
why do you lose that?
all
Currently,
because the
currently
money,
currently Medicare and Medicaid reimburses hospitals for services rendered.
the money that is generated by the healthcare industry is ridiculous.
Hmm. And it'll still be ridiculous. They'll still be getting paid ridiculous amounts of money to do some bullshit.
No, because people won't be paying them,
No,
and that money will have to come from somewhere.
they'll be paid by the same government that has the money to go send few billion to Ukraine, few trillion to fucking Israel.
All
The
right,
same government that has money to fund the fucking military to the hilt to finance the world's defenses, the
Oh
world's
shit.
charitable organizations. That same country that has the amount of money to do that, they'll have the money to to pay good old Mercy or Christ or General Hospital, insert name here, the
Speaking of that,
reimbursement for your CAT scan, the
speaking of that,
reimbursement for your ultrasound, to
Vegas.
reimburse for those stitches that you needed to get when you went to the emergency room, or the visit because you was coughing and you wanted to go see a actual doctor and not an ER visit. Hey, look, They'll pay for it, and it'll be fine.
Hey, speaking of that, one of my homies just showed me this video of his homie in fucking Israel. Uh, you remember that Ice Cube movie, Three Kings?
Hmm.
Do you remember what the plot of that movie was?
All that shit over there that they're just taking out of there and giving back to
No,
the.
all that money was they had big ass like 5 foot blocks of money that was supposed to be burned. Why the fuck my homie is living that plot right now? Like literally, they is giving him 10% of all these bricks if he could sell them to other countries before, and they selling these bricks for giving the country 30% off and giving him 10% off of that 30%. So he get like 5 million per of these blocks that he fucking sells to China and shit like that. I'm like, there's such thing as fiction. There's
Kind of
all this
breaking
shit
up a little.
comes on that.
Kind of broke up a little bit. What you
Damn.
say?
And then as soon as I start touching real shit, my internet hit. They watching.
Yeah, they listening.
Hmm.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but nah. Come up with a plan. Talk that shit like they talk that shit, and then you could win my vote. But I'm not gonna vote for somebody who I don't think is gonna be an advocate for the things that I want, and I don't think that she's going to be an advocate, or I'm not convinced that she's gonna be an advocate for the shit that I want. So I'm not voting for nobody that ain't doing shit for me. Period.
Okay.
That's just it. I'm not voting for you because you black. I'm not voting for you because you a woman. Hey, look. First of all, is you black? And you could not be a woman tomorrow if you wanted to. So, hey, look, why would I do that? I'm voting for the person that does the things that I want them to do. That's it. That's all. Because
Hey,
anybody can say to anything and talk any fucking game. I need you to do the things that I want done.
all right. So you're saying that there's a chance. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And yeah, I'm going into this open-minded, but also extremely pessimistic about the fact that I kind of have a feeling of where this is gonna go.
Hey,
And yep.
you can finish your thought. My shit had nothing to do with nothing. I just wonder why the fuck in 2024 we still worried about weed when Bush already said he snorted coke. It was a C-student.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah.
But I don't think the weed debate, like, that can't be a thing no more because again, this nigga has 34 felonies. Like like
No, that was her relating point, like hot sauce in her bag. But what I'm saying is, when the fuck the real drugs gonna come out? Hey man, I did a 50 of Quaalude. when the motherfuckers gonna really say what they do? The way the doctors laughed at me when I was dying off Ativan this last past month, I could tell they were all casual drug users because they just kept walking in there with a smirk, like, "Dude, ain't shit wrong with you. That's just Ativan." I'm literally feeling my lights cut off. I'm like, man, get the shit out of me. They like, dude, it's fucking Ativan. They don't do all like all of them kept walking in there saying it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what y'all do recreationally. I don't do drugs.
They came in there looking at you like you a lightweight.
Yeah.
hey, what if Kamala come out and talk about the time she did Molly at a Franchise Boys concert?
Now that, hey,
Hey, hey,
you know if you come out and say I invented swag surfing, you know I invented swag surfing.
hey, look. Her Papa Molly at a franchise boys concert may be a thing that has happened. You never know. You didn't think you was gonna see it in pictures with Montel Williams it, it, shit, with, hey, look, you didn't
Montel
know.
Williams
You
used to
didn't know
fuck.
that you was supposed to have had an affair with a 60-year-old motherfucker when she was. Hey, look,
Montel Williams clap him up.
hey, look. Everybody got a past. Everybody got a history. I'm not concerned with none of that shit. Tell me what the fuck you plan on doing for the shit that I am concerned about. Then you could earn my vote. I am just I am just cognizant of the bullshit in your past, and I am aware that the motherfucker that you are running against is prepared to use it and will use it. Are you prepared to withstand the onslaught that is about to come down on you? And will motherfuckers still be willing to vote for you after hearing him say said things about you?
I need her to do two things. I need, and you said before one of them is talk that shit like he talking that shit. Like, yeah, you need to go at this motherfucker head. You can't take that. I'm gonna when they go low, we go high. Nah, you kick that nigga in his kneecap. That's one. And two is with the Democratic convention being in Chicago next month. I need her to come out to the stage to psychodrama. You right. Shot time motherfuckers is too tired.
Hey,
Now,
hey,
now if
hey,
she have psychodrama, walk out on stage, can she get your vote?
nah. Hey, look, nah, because it be pandering. I mean, shit, nah. Um,
It's not pandering if she doing the ad libs.
Hey, look, if you're doing the ad libs, then that's something different. You use some words that I might have to go ahead and give you a little bit of kudos for that one. You might
Hey,
earn my
what if
vote.
she drop?
Definitely for that.
What if she drop a situationally appropriate bar?
Oh, she gonna do that regardless. It's
Oh,
just
like I mean, like a deep cut, like motherfucker. You just
oh,
so happen to mention Mount Sinai. She said, "Cause they'll kill you, really."
hey,
Mm.
look. That would mean she was in tune. And then I would know it was real.
That's what I'm saying. What if it came across in a genuine manner?
Yeah, I mean, then she could endear me to her. Again, she still gotta talk that shit though. I
Put your
still
lips
and
certain
I don't and when I mean talk that shit, I don't mean going at Trump with a bunch of epithets and shit like that. I don't mean that. I mean talk that shit like they talk that shit. Them motherfuckers got up there and said, Roe v. Wade, fuck that shit. We ain't with that shit. I'm killing that shit day one. I want you to talk as fervently about the issues as they do, not about the individual. I want you to talk that smack about motherfucking um right to repair and really putting some teeth behind that shit. I want you to talk some shit about oligarchies and monopolies being set up and proliferating in our fucking country right before our eyes. I want you to talk about the motherfucking the corporate landlords that we dealing with right now that's jacking up the prices of rent to astronomical rates where people can't afford that shit. I want you to talk shit about them in an aggressive way. Like these motherfuckers be saying words like um minorities and how they come at and say shit like DEI. You know what I'm saying? How they have little cold words and dog whistle shit that lets them talk they shit. I want you to talk about the issues that people are concerned with. I want you to talk that shit about the issues that I'm concerned with.
And then add a motherfucker so them ignorant niggas hear you.
Exactly, at a motherfucker so the ignorant niggas in the back hear you. That'll be helpful. And I'm sure you can say, girl, let me tell you, way better than AOC can. She ain't gonna be no help, fam. Let me keep it a bean with you. Kamala, you on your own. You motherfuckers that's with you ain't really with you. They want your spot. So move accordingly. Know that they want your spot. And they ain't really your friends. Also, good luck getting a A1 vice president. 'Cause I don't think you're gonna get one of those. You're gonna have to go to the B squad. Your second choice, third choice. Imagine a safety school, will you? That's what you need to be thinking about in terms of VPs.
Mustard on the beat. Oh,
And then tell them motherfuckers you can't get it cause you ain't got it. Like
on
she
my
needs to
spot,
quote
my spot.
she needs to quote a movie like at least once a week.
Once a week. Yeah. I'm with you on that.
You on my
And
spot
that'll be
flash? You
and that
can't
could
get
be
it.
her dog whistle to let us know that she's in tune with our issues.
Yep. Yep. But the motherfuckers waiting on 2028 to say, man, back in 2024, we gave it to Kamala and she fucked it up. I won't. I'm gonna beat JD Vance. Like that's gonna be the the rallying cry or whatever of the Gavin Newsoms and the Gretchen Wilson Whitmers of the world, and those types of people. Um,
You see,
hey man,
so also to bring it back to head of state, she needs to find her Bernie Mac
definitely need to find out Bernie Mac.
and then campaign like Chris Rock did. Show up at the strip clubs.
Hmm. So, hey, look, everybody telling her that she needs to get a purple white man, a white man from a purple state. That's what they keep telling her she need to do, and that's probably what she gonna do.
Hey, she
And
probably go get booty jig, which is weird because first of all, pause. Second of all, the gay presidential candidate from 4 years ago, his name was Booty Jig.
hey, look, fam. Hey, she can get him. I don't think they gonna do each other any favors on the ticket. One,
Pause.
two, he, two. He's one of the motherfuckers looking at 2028 like could be me. I ain't finna get on this sinking ship. I don't want to tie my name to this albatross because ain't gonna be no coming back from that. So I'm gonna stay untainted. I'll support her, but when she loses, it's gonna be all on her, and I'm gonna keep my eye on 2028.
Hmm. Hold on. Can you?
How little does this election have to do with politics?
Very little.
It didn't. Uh, I don't even know if I want to say pass because this is definitely a few steps back. But it didn't even pass WCW wrestling at this point. It didn't even surpass fucking being a popularity contest at this point. This is a spite election.
Yeah, this
Everybody's
is a
going to
Jerry
go.
Springer ass election.
Yes, everybody's going to go to the poll with a visceral hate for the other side. It's not going to be any love for their own position in this election.
Nope.
Yeah, it's
Now,
balanced.
I think it's been like that for the past, honestly, what, the last two, possibly three?
I mean, if that was the case, then Hillary would have got elected. Like motherfuckers were still making white male majority decisions. But I think at this point, they don't even have that as a scapegoat. Like, because you already know what Donald Trump is going to do, and there is no third party running. So at this point, like I said, like
There's a
Superman,
third. There's several third party candidates running right now.
there is no third party candidate even remotely close to being a viable option.
They're only not viable
Yeah.
options because people don't want to vote for them, but they are actual choices. Like you can vote for Cornel West, you can vote for RFK. Cornel West on way less balance across country, but you can vote for RFK or the majority of places in the country, and you can vote for not Marianne Wilson. What's the old girl name? Jill Stein. You can vote for
So
her.
who do you think
Huh.
has a legitimate chance at the presidency and not just uh, a way to divide the vote?
Oh, only people that could be the only people that I would put money on being president right now are Donald Trump and Kamala Harris.
I think that's
That's
what the hell you talking
huh?
about.
He's saying that there's no like Ross Perot type third party candidates that what?
Bernie Sanders ain't even a legitimate viable option in this one. He's always been like a left crutch leg.
He's a Democrat. He was an independent for a while, but he caucuses with the he's a full fledged Democrat. He caucuses with the Democrats 100% of the time now, and he's a car carrying Democrat at this point.
Right. But if he
Um,
was a viable option, we wouldn't have to just sink uh hedge our bets with Kamala.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is that he's not a third party individual. There are third party individuals that are viable options. The reason that they don't get any traction is because people don't want to actually get off of these other two parties that they're beholden to for fear.
But
Motherfuckers, it's like this. Remember that parable about the motherfuckers the grasshoppers in the jar? And they're doing all of the jumping with the lid on, they bumping their heads and they don't want to jump high no more. and
Oh,
then
yeah.
one day the lid is off, and the motherfuckers are jumping. They have the ability to jump out, but they so scared of hitting their head on the lid that they no longer jump as high as they can. We don't vote for the people that we can vote for because fear. You can vote third party, but we all so fucking petrified of doing it. But it's a perfectly viable option. We just do not take advantage of it.
It's called the flea in the jar experiment. It's not grasshopper.
Whatever it's called. On a
It's
different world, he
fleas.
said grasshoppers, I believe.
Huh?
On a different world, he said grasshoppers are frogs.
No, it's fleas. And then the funniest shit about that phenomenon is that all subsequent generations won't jump outside of the jar either. But that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, so I'm just talking about viable in the sense that we have to pick someone in a few months. And there's nobody where the discontent, the malcontent, undecided people could even feign a sway. There is nobody viable in that regard, is what I'm saying. That
Right. There's nobody pulling up.
we the malcontent,
Nobody else
can
pulling enough
feign a
numbers.
sway to them other two motherfuckers.
There's nobody pulling enough numbers
Right.
from me. Right. I'm with you on that 100%. Yes.
Yeah, that's all I meant by viable because
Yeah.
their policy, we got through saying it just isn't about politics anymore. So their policy is immaterial.
Yeah. It's a popularity contest.
Like I said, I didn't even want to land on there because it's past that. It's a spite fuck. It's like yeah, y'all gonna take this weenus. It ain't even popularity no more. Like because popularity will have the aura that white men are finna elect this woman due to some code of ethic that they share. Like, and I don't believe that's the case. Any white man is going to fight for Vice President Harris is going to do so out of some weird fucking form of duty, either against the party or for the party. And so that's why I don't want to call it a popularity contest because I don't believe she's popular in no regard.
Well, I mean, I see that. I ain't gonna stand on the popularity contest hill. Um, it is what it is. Motherfuckers voting for who they voting for. However you want to define it, popularity, fear, familiarity.
Fear mongering.
Yeah. Whatever reason it is very little to do with the actual policy of the individual. It's more so about the perception of the person.
Hey, we talked about this for a long time and ain't even got to this nigga getting shot.
Oh no, we talked about it. Well, I said he got shot, but I don't know. Ain't a bunch to just talk about on that shit. He got
Right.
shot. He got shot. The end.
So do we think it was a seven?
I think it was. I think it was a accumulate. I think it was an accumulation of incompetence.
Accumulation of incompetence. So you don't think no one person failed at in like you say, it was an accumulation of incompetence across the board from Secret Service to Park Police and yada yada.
Yeah, exactly. I think a bunch of, those are still made up of individual people making decisions that were not
But what
correct.
I'm saying is that you don't think it was some ultimate conspiracy staged by.
No, like we gonna let the nigga get shot? No, I don't think that was the thing.
I mean, in one way or the other, but to take him out or to make him look like a hero. See, because that's one thing everybody explored.
I don't think that either way. I don't think that there was a conspiracy of upper level individuals in the government that wanted to either take him out. I don't think there was a conspiracy of people that wanted to try to do this to make him look like to give him a boost, to make him look more heroic or sympathetic or whatever have you after the attempt. I think that there was an individual that decided to do some shit on their own.
So here's the point I want to interject. Do you think this could be water cooler talk amongst his staff? Like motherfuckers sit there, Man, motherfucker shoot that nigga. I ain't jumping in front of the bullet. Shit. Like these men don't always, you know what I'm saying? They be talking to each other. Now I don't fuck with this nigga. It's just some
Nah,
shit.
I think
Because it
motherfuckers.
was several layers of incompetence. I do agree. I
Yeah,
don't think
but motherfuckers did stand in front of him when bullets could have been potentially flying at him. They went to do their job when it was time to do their job eventually, but they just weren't very good at or proactive in doing their job.
that's my point. Is there any room for them intentionally? Like that's some conspiracy. Just we three having a water cooler talk about and work at the same facility. And well, man, I ain't jumping in front of no bullets. Somebody could shoot at that nigga. And we just having water cooler talk. And then the time
Mhm.
comes upon us and we hesitate purposefully though. Not a cabal, just hesitate. I'm not jumping in front of this shit.
I
If
mean,
you're gonna jump,
I
you
mean,
gonna
that's always a possibility. I mean, there's that, but you also have to accept the rationale that they did eventually stand in front of him, and you
after
don't.
the shooter was down,
But you don't know if that you don't know in the moment that's the only shooter or what other potential dangers exist in the moment. And you standing there in front of this motherfucker, you absolutely only know one thing. You know they ain't shooting at you. You know they ain't shooting at you. So if you was 15 feet the other way, you most likely not getting shot unless you behind him. But if you're out of the way, they're not looking for you. They're looking for him. So to stand anywhere close or in front of him in that proximity, it means you're gonna protect him. So I'm not gonna necessarily chalk it up to premeditation when I'm gonna chalk when I think it's more so incompetence. That's how I would tend to look at it. But I'm not for the conspiracy theories on this one. I don't know a motherfucker that'll sit up there and say, "Yeah, shoot me in the ear from 150 yards away." Like that shit crazy. Ain't no way in hell. Like, no, I'm not agreeing to none of this shit. Like, but you'll be wearing a vest, sir. No, what if he misses? Like, this doesn't sound like a good plan to get some votes. Like, I'm not even doing bad in the race. Look at this motherfucker. He is in a coma. I could beat him without getting shot or shot at. Like, I don't see the I don't see that meeting going the way that a lot of conspiracy theorists see it going.
Nah. So you gotta realize that Trump looked just as bad in that fucking debate as fucking Biden did. So technically, he wasn't really coming out of that looking very, very strong. He looked like he looked just as old and just as senile as Joe Biden did.
All he did was lie and then catch it, then ding him on his senior moments. He lied. He always lied. I mean, shit, he a walking fucking hyperbole.
Yeah, but he was rambling and talking and not making no fucking sense. Like way less sense than usual.
Nah, I mean, I think he made the normal amount of sense that he typically makes. I thought in that debate.
Nah,
I don't know.
I felt him
Have,
coming off of that.
I I have to go back.
He sounded and felt like way worse than he usually did, and I felt like he might have been down. And taking that bullet to the ear gave him a whole lot more. It made him look a lot stronger. It's it kind of reminded me of when Game got shot before his second album dropped, and then went up to Hot 97.
Did Game get shot or did somebody in Game crew get shot?
Somebody, not that Game got shot in the ass.
Nah, Game didn't get shot in the ass. Somebody in this crew got shot in the ass.
Uh, but yeah, this is like around 2003 when rappers used to get shot every time on a promo run. I felt that's what it was. Definitely felt like a rollout.
Mhm. I don't know. Uh, hey, look. I don't know. Will it'd be one of them things that'd be kind of hard to like prove either way. Really, it's gonna be hard to prove that he didn't do that shit unless you got the smoking gun and the fucking phone call with the with the particulars in the meeting, it's gonna be hard to prove that it was a setup. Like it was an actual plan or orchestrated plot by himself or people around him to do whatever. It's gonna be hard either way.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely not gonna. It's not provable at all.
It'll be hard either way.
Pause.
Get ready to have a fucking pause. Get ready to have a felon in the White House. I don't think the Democrats want it this year, but we shall see. I don't know. Uh, there's a lot of other shit that went on though. I don't know if y'all was done with the political shit, but
Yeah, I think they pretty much covered it. Talked about the shoe. We talked about the step down. We talked about the fact that this nigga waited till fucking Sunday afternoon to do that shit. Like he wanted that shit to be out, but nobody to actually pay attention to it.
motherfucker went about resigning from a campaign that he knew he shouldn't have been in the first place with a whimper. Like it was a definite whimper. He didn't go out with a bang. He didn't go out with the dignity that he was supposed to. I saw his address tonight. He didn't say he was never honest. He didn't say anything other than, I'm gonna just hand the reins over now. I'm gonna go to the next generation because you know ye is m- a better path to victory for them. It was no acknowledgement of I fucked up. Don't hold my fuck up against her.
Mm.
None of that shit. It was all it's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna give it to Kamala, and no acknowledgement of the bullshit ass clock I'm putting her on. None of that. It's just yeah. I mean, I was gonna do it, but now I'm not. I'm gonna just run out. I'm gonna do my job that I got right now and just focus on my job. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to work.
Like, and then went on to talk about the shit that he just wants to get done. Like, you can't list accomplishments or things that you're good at by listing the shit that you just want to happen when you the motherfucker in charge.
So when
You
you the motherfucker that can make it happen.
you could make it. You could do that, Joe. You don't need to talk about wanting to get it done. Just do it. But that's what the fuck he on.